Good morning, everyone. We're going to go ahead and get started. Just to be sure, if we could have all the organizations being awarded kind of on this side toward the front, that would be great. Make things easier. Good morning and thanks for coming. My name is Andrew Buss. I'm the Innovation Director over at the city's Office of Innovation and Technology. The city has a number of initiatives that we think are in the kind of on the leading edge in the innovation space. And I think one area we focus particularly on is that of digital literacy, which is the reason we're here today. Some really interesting organizations here today. You'll meet about 8 of them in a few moments. We think they have some really interesting and creative ideas for trying to address the challenges of the digital divide in Philadelphia. So before we move on with the program, I'd just like to make a couple of thank yous. First of all, to Comcast and Verizon for making the initial contributions to the Digital Literacy Alliance. Obviously, you can't have events like this, and you can't give out grant awards without funding. So we hope to get a lot more organizations as the group matures and grows. And then also to the members of the Digital Literacy Alliance, particularly those of you that have made it today. I think my colleague Eliza and I have both really enjoyed working with you. Your interest and commitment is clear, and I think it's really that commitment that has taken the Alliance really from just a concept only 9 or 10 months ago through a pretty rigorous application process, and now to this point where we are today, where we're actually awarding grants. So that's really good progress by any standard, I think. So thank you very much, and we look forward to continuing to work with you. So what I'd like to do now is introduce the mayor to talk a little bit about digital literacy and give the organizations their awards. So let me introduce Mayor Kenney.
Thank you. Thank you very much, and good morning. And I know this must be a really important event because Comcast and Verizon are cooperating together, and it's a wonderful thing. So good morning, everyone, and thank you for joining us here today to celebrate the Digital Literacy Alliance. The Digital Literacy Alliance includes partners from the government, nonprofit sector, corporate sector, and academia to highlight the importance of digital literacy and alleviate the digital divide in Philadelphia. The goals of this alliance are to support innovation in the digital literacy space, convene stakeholders and partners from diverse sectors to focus on the digital divide and serve as a resource for best practices in digital literacy, programming, and policymaking. The alliance defines digital literacy as the ability to access technology and the internet and to use them to find, evaluate, share, and create content. The success of the KeySpot Public Computing Center program and its network of organizations paved the way for other digital literacy initiatives in Philadelphia, including the Digital Literacy Alliance. This year, the DLA made 8 awards in the first granting opportunity. These grants range from $10,000 to $25,000. And for organizations like this money is really critical, and it's a great amounts. The Alliance approaches first grant-making opportunity broadly to encourage organizations of all sizes, budgets, and missions to submit proposals in the digital literacy space. The Alliance awarded grants to a mix of established and emerging organizations working in diverse neighborhoods and serving unique populations. So, without further ado, I would like to present the grant awardees. First is the $23,010. How do I get that number? $23,010. Center for Literacy. The Center for Literacy will combine face-to-face classroom activities with online courses to better serve English as a second language in Southwest Philadelphia. So, please.
Well, thank you so much to the mayor and to the city of Philadelphia, Comcast and Verizon, right? As you know, Southwest Philadelphia lacks a lot of resources for adult education, and we're happy to be able to bring the latest technology to English as a second language programming for the residents of Southwest Philly. Thank you.
Thank you. Next is a $25,000 grant to Generations Online. Generations Online will introduce interactive tablet training by partnering with for seniors by partnering with churches, housing developments, and other senior organizations across the city. So thank you. Next is $25,000 grant for the Lutheran Settlement House. The Resources and Resilience Digital Education Project will provide homeless mothers with real-world training on how to use technology and online tools to address housing, employment, and parenting needs. So, thank you. Next, Mighty Writers for $20,000. Mighty Writers will launch Checkology, a journalist-led online platform through which teachers and students learn to differentiate between different kinds of information. So, please. PhillyCam for $15,000. PhillyCam will offer intergenerational hands-on fellowships in media literacy, where participants learn how to access, analyze, evaluate, create, and participate with digital media. Congratulations. Next is CMAC, United Communities Joint Award, $25,000. This joint initiative between CMAC and United Communities will open a technology lab and offer computer literacy and ESL classes to a diverse population of residents in Southeast Philadelphia. Technology Learning Collaborative, a $10,000 grant. This group of digital literacy providers and advocates will present the TLC series, an annual conference plus 4 curated trainings and digital literacy professionals. So, thank you. And finally, Viet Lead. The DigiLab will provide a technology center intended to close the severe digital literacy gap that exists due to language capacity among Philadelphia's Vietnamese community, particularly between younger and older generations. So thank you. Congratulations to everyone. Please keep up the good work. The work that we do in technology innovation is really going to be the solution to our poverty problem in Philadelphia. We could talk about manufacturing, which is important, but unless over the next 30, 40 years, our young folks and old folks and middle-aged folks get involved more in the innovation space and in the technology space, we're not going to move the needle. So congratulations and keep up the good work. Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor. And just to close the event, I'll say congratulations again to all of you. I think over the next year, we really look forward to seeing what your work entails and some of its great outcomes. So if you have further questions about the Alliance or these particular grants, I'll stick around afterwards if you want to ask me, and I'll do my best to answer them. So thank you again for coming.
I think they want to do a photo for all the grant recipients. Should just, I guess, spin around here.